Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a city update. So I've been working on the beach area and the marina area as well as the harbor. That's pretty much everything I've been working on. So firstly, I put all the vehicles kind of back on the roads and everything. Got everything kind of back into a decent position. There's still a few things I want to change around. One new vehicle to the roads is the car from the Indiana Jones Fighter Plane Escape set, which I just got. I really do like that car. I have modified the plane. I'm still working on that. I want to hang that from the ceiling, kind of like I have this plane in like an action sequence, going after that car. So its position in the city might change to where I can get a better angle of the action. But that's not the big update. The big update is the beach and the harbor. So Paradise Cafe has not changed. The building is just in the corner there instead of over there. The beach, however, and the marina is much different. So the marina is Um, I think it's not as good as it was before, at least in terms of like its kind of shape. It was much bigger and it flowed a bit better, but this is all the space I have for it. It's kind of just a box of water surrounded by docks. I do need to change the color of this plate here. These two plates, they need to be brown, but I don't have any brown plates left over. Now the beach, I would like to add more detail. I just don't have the parts for it. Like more small, like little 1x1 tiles and studs on the sand surface to make it a little bit more detailed, as well as 1x blue and this nougat color plates along the edge here to make it less angular and straight, kind of, angle it kind of like I did with this the regular tan. I have some wave detail here, pretty simple techniques, nothing much. I just positioned the lifeguard tower there and the people that I had on my previous beach. I do want to add some more stuff. I want to put in surfers, but I don't think I have enough water surface for that. So that might not go in on the beach, but definitely want to add a few more people swimming and just, chilling on the beach. Maybe a few umbrellas or two. So yeah, another thing is I moved my bike shop corner building across the street from where it was because I'm going to put the jazz club there. The jazz club I'm currently working on building. It's not quite done. I got about halfway done. So that's going to go there. Then we have the harbor. I built up the frame and everything for those two base plates to sit on, as well as the frame for all of the new, I believe it was as of 2019 or 2020 road plates are all here, making a nice L shape for the edge of the harbor. I built it up. I had to use blue on the bottom layer brick because I didn't have enough of any other color that was either gray or black or whatever that wouldn't look good, so I just used blue, hoping that it would kind of blend in with the base plates. And then something that I did differently from the old harbor is I rebuilt the container crane. So I salvaged, I tore apart my mining scene here. It was kind of just half-assed put together. I'm going to keep all of the equipment, probably leave it on display here somewhere else, just not in a mining operation. So I do have all of those burps that I recovered from this scene, as well as the track that I can use for the harbor crane. So the crane can then, it needs a little bit of fine-tuning can then slide back and forth, whereas the old one was static. So it rotated and could go in and out, but it didn't slide. So this one doesn't rotate, it just slides in both axes, and then also the winch goes up and down. I do have a little nub on the other side. It's kind of hard. This, once again, is more display. This crane's just roughed in for now. I want to add more details, make it a little bit better, work on the color matching. It's not perfect, but I got the basic idea of what I want. The whole cab slides back and forth, so it can function. I have my bucket crane here, so loading the cargo tender, and then I have my container ship, and then the roads. The same lip style of this modified plate with the like rail in it. Same as the old harbor, however, I have less surface area than the old harbor somehow. So I was able to get it all in light gray, whereas before I had light gray, dark gray, and black, which didn't look as good. But yeah, so this isn't fully detailed yet. I still want to add some more details along the edge here, and then cover up this black strip here. I'm still working on the bucket crane, not sure exactly what I want to do with that. And then add just like little details in this spot here, between the trucks, the corners there, just kind of, add detail and make it more lively in a lived-in harbor. A few other things I want to show you on the beach is like this little rock jetty here. And then the path leading off the boardwalk, I used some of those quarter round dark gray tiles that I got like a lot of those off of the pad wall from one of my Lego store trips. And then I also, kind of just to cover up the fact that the Paradise Cafe is 2 bricks off of a base plate, I just kind of made this nice green slopes with some detail in there just to kind of cover it up and have a little green space. So then what I want to do with this area is I want to rebuild the burger drive-through. Not sure exactly what I want to rebuild it to. I still want it to be a burger fast food restaurant of some kind, just I don't know if I want to keep the drive-through part of it. I might make it like a normal restaurant. So that'll be a half base plate. Either it's going to go here or here, and there's going to be one base plate in between, and that's going to have like this statue and like a fountain, kind of like a little park, little just kind of pedestrian area that looks nice, with a building here and a building there to kind of frame it in with the beach on one side. So that's kind of the plan for that. Not sure what the other half base plate building is going to be. I might move the pizzeria down here, but then I don't know what I'm going to put by the pizzeria or where the pizzeria is now. So I don't know. So that'll be something to look forward to in future updates. And then down towards this end of the city, not much to update. However, since I got all of these burps out of my mining display that I now have in my parts bins to use, I also have a lot more foliage pieces. I want to expand my woods over onto this base plate, and then also make the mountain bigger. So make it much bigger, add a small creek, like there's a waterfall back there, if you can see it, but it's not much, like it basically flows to the edge of the table, and that's it. I kind of want to make the mountain bigger, and then put a nice creek running through, and maybe a little pond, move the log cabin over, give the mountain more space, and then just woods, detail, brush, all kinds of stuff, make it look really good. Because I think, for considering I built this, probably 3-4 years ago. The level of detail is pretty good, especially considering the parts limitations and everything. And I have a lot better parts now, and I'm also a much better builder, so I should be able to make this much better. So yeah, that's something else that's on the list. I believe I mentioned this in the last one. I want to change the gas station to a corner building instead of this 1.5 base plate, how it is. So that's another thing that's going to be on the list of to-dos. I also want to take all of my military mocks down from this shelf and put them on this shelving unit. And then I think I'm going to take like the airplanes, except for my Coast Guard helicopter, and a few other models like the Technic Mustang and some other stuff like that, and kind of maybe some of the construction equipment like the skid loader, the backhoe, and this stuff. Take that and put it up there that isn't as viewable. So then the mocks that I have that look really good, or the sets that I have that look really good, are the ones that are in the more viewable position and look much better. Also, a dual purpose of emptying out my mining scene is I now have another shelf to put stuff on, because I have run out of space to put stuff with my last Speed Champions purchases of the McLaren 2-pack, the Porsche, and the Fast and Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious Nissan Skyline. I'm kind of out of room. So, yeah, that is pretty much everything for this update and kind of what I plan to do in the next couple of updates. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.